What's going on, my guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Garrett with Game by the Beach. Very excited to be here with you today because it's the first video of a new week, which means there's a new faction booster or a lack thereof a new faction booster. And we're going to be showing off one of my absolute favorite decks to play this week with no adjustments, right? It doesn't matter what the booster is. This deck works well, and we're going to be showing it off against another top tier deck. So guys, grab your coffee, grab your device, and let's head on down to Game by the Beach. Welcome back once again, fellas. We're going to be jumping right into determining this week's faction booster because I missed yesterday's. So let's jump right on over and see what we're working on today. Okay, we got to see what's going on. Oh, no faction booster this week. So we have full reign of whatever the heck we want to do. So let me tell you this, okay? So our first goal, primary goal right now, is working on getting this deck better. And actually, now that I'm showing it off, the last time we played this deck, it was just slightly different. We played this deck with Portal Keeper rather than with Mime, which works well. Portal Keeper is great because you can move your cultists to the center or move them to the edges. You can make your tea much easier. But with Mime, you have a higher opportunity of getting further along with your stacks of sword and maybe making your board look even better than with the Portal Keeper. And I think this is also recommended. But remember, we've got 13, but we're still working on getting. We need double our cores here. We've only got 180 Dark Domain cores. We need 400. And we also need 44,000 gold in order to ascend our cultist to level 13. That's a lot. And same thing with our sword. For sword, we've got plenty of cores, but we just need to level our mans up, upgrade him, which we need a couple more crystals. So I think maybe we're going to have to switch goals a little bit. Maybe we're going to have to level up our sword first and then go for cultist once we find our Dark Domain cores. But let's jump into the first game of the morning and see how we do. And in we go for our first game of the day. We're going up against Inquisitor. So it's always interesting to me what the meta looks like, especially when there's no faction booster for that week. So Inquis, it's got nerfed like what, 2 times, 3 times in a row now. And it's still somewhere at the top of the leaderboard. And also remember, we're now doing Harbinger of Evil as well. So we're going damage with our Harbinger, damage with our Dryad. Yeah, I think we're going to probably do sword and level up our sword on today's stream. If you guys are watching this video now, we should be live on Twitch. So come on by, hang out, say what's up, and tell me that I promised you in this video to ascend sword and get that sword to 9. So we're gonna have to ascend it and level it up because we just don't have the crystals, but that's not the end of the world. So I think we go sword first. Let's do that. Let's do this. This guy's already in a corner, so I might as well absorb it. It at least starts with the 1 stack, so we can go over here. That's decent. We're gonna go here. We can do this. It's really unfortunate that guy's on a debuff tile, but he's right there in the middle. And especially when you don't have Portal Keeper in your deck, if you get a cultist in the middle, you're just going to have to let it be whatever it is. All right? Make like a beetle and let it be, right? This guy's having all sorts of trouble. He really doesn't want to combine out those 2 rank 1 Inquisitors. I wouldn't either. He may have to. Wow, he was extremely, what's the word? Greedy's the wrong word. Stubborn? Stubborn, I think is. GG's right there. We're taking mans out. We're taking out level 11 sword, level 12 mage robes, 14 right there. That's pretty cool. Speaking of which, I didn't even show you guys my equipment. I've made this, I don't know, mini announcement in multiple videos, but my equipment pretty much stays the same throughout most decks I play. But either way, let's take a peek at it and just let you guys know what we are doing. And it's actually as much for me as you. This guy, yep, level 4. We're still doing this. Doesn't really matter. It's Dark Domain. That's why that's there. Sturdy Staff, also Dark Domain. I could go for Spear, but I don't have a... Oh, I do have a Dark Domain Spear. Would that be more worthwhile? Dark Domain, Spear versus Sturdy Staff, Spear. I'll go Spear just for the sake of it. Let's jump into another game here. Okay. Yep. Collect all this nonsense. And let's see if we actually get a real game for our second of the day. Once again, into our next game, and it's same exact deck. I honestly don't really know because that guy didn't play for very long. So I think pretty much the same exact deck. Let's try and fill our board. The riskiest time period when playing this deck is 100% right in the beginning because you need cultists. You need to get them in really opportune locations, and if you kind of can't, we're gonna lose just like that last guy who lost practically immediately. So I try to fill my board and keep these open spots here, keep the middle spots open, so that if I keep on spamming every time I have a new unit, it goes to one of those middle spots. That's the best chance I'm gonna have of getting a cultist in those middle spots. And then I can kind of build from there because I can keep them around and that works out pretty well. So as of right now, this is definitely a little scary. We're going to have to go here. I'm going to have to do something like this. We're going to have to do something like that. Okay, we got a cultist. So that's very good. We can go here and here. I'll do this. Okay, that's fine. We can go down here. I'm going to do this. Kind of risky, but okay. So, as of right now, it looks like it would make the most sense to just copy that. But a rank 3 Harlequin, you can do a lot with that. You can easily make that into a Dryad, make this guy into a rank 4. I'm going to be more focused on trying to get some cultists next to him first. He is hit with a stack already, which is great. And I'm also not going to worry at all about my red stack like going up against my man. Okay, I really don't care about that. He has cleanse on his Kingdom of Light, so he's going to be getting rid of those without any real problem. Let's do that. I'll do this because I want to make sure we take out Bedlam. That'll be very, very unfortunate if we can't take out Bedlam. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. 50, 40, 30. Okay. And we're going to have to see, but I wonder if that actually gets... I feel like I remember or learn and then forget every time that when I cleanse the cultist, the Harlequin debuff goes away. I forget if that's actually the thing or not. But either way, I think this is a solid start. We've got our gadget going down. We've got Spear this time, so they should be doing some pretty good work. We can do a bunch of swords here. I'm just going to come down here right quick. We can do another one. I'll do this. That's very nice. I guess we'll do this and this just to try and open that spot up once again. Another cultist. Beautiful. We can go over here. We can go... I guess we're waiting for another Dryad. I'm just going to go there. That's a 2-stack, so that guy is now at 5. And we're pretty well on our way. We're pretty well on our way to at least getting our first T. This is always going to be risky, so I might combine in a different way to try and get something else. I'll just do that. Little rank 2 right there is actually huge. I might go here, and I'm actually going to rank this one down because this rank 3. So if this rank 3, if I moved it up, merged up rather than down, this rank 3 would be stuck in the middle, and that's way more difficult to get rid of than if I have one down here. If I have one down here, I could still go 2 Ts. Not ideal, obviously, okay? But I can kind of deal with that later. But if I have 1 T, if I have this guy right in the middle, any of the 3 Ts are dependent on changing this into something else, which is just not a good feeling. Oh. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go up there, see if that turns into a cultist. It does. And there's a cultist right there. So we have our first T now, which is amazing. We can do this. We can do that. I guess I'll also just start absorbing a little bit. Tribunal's coming up next, which I think is okay. And And yeah, let's take a peek at his equipment. So he does have legendary equipment, only a level 4 Trickster. Trickster is a very interesting choice to me. There's a stack right there. So this guy's getting worked on here. We can go. I'll just do that. We'll see what else we can find. We're gonna go there. We're gonna go here. We don't need so many of these cultists, so I'm gonna rank some of these out. I'm gonna go here and here. Let's see if we can find another Harlequin or a sword. Like, this guy's in a good spot, so I guess I'll keep him around, but I really don't need this guy. I might merge that to get rid of this. But let's keep chugging along. Again, I'll just, I'll absorb right there just to see what we can find. I'm going to go here. We'll do another one. Why not? Let's just copy that. I like the opportunities that you get here. You can Harlequin Dryads to level up your units, Harlequin's Cultists to increase your damage. You can level up, Harlequin Swords. Oh. Because he's got the Shaman thing, I forgot. Okay, so we're going to do this. We're going to do that. We're not hitting exactly the ones that I want, but not necessarily the end of the world. We can definitely do this. See what happens. Again, we're going to have to do that. Let's see. Okay, rank 4, obviously not what we wanted. Hit our gadget. Do that. We're now at 6 stacks. So remember, we're trying to get to 20 stacks, which actually get the Harbinger in the middle there. And that works out really well. We can do this. We can do this. I guess we'll do... Let's see if we can find an extra Dryad. Well, I can just do that. Well, that's interesting. Well, we can do this. Why not? Let's see what we find. And which way do I go? I gotta risk it. Ooh, that's huge. Okay. So we still have an extra cultist in the corner. We've got some more swords we can build. We got some mana. We got another cultist right there. I'm really interested to see how this works out. I think pretty much no matter what, he's got the advantage. Inquiz is just really, really strong. Oh, I forgot about the stinking Shaman. Every time it's the Shaman, I forget. That guy's at a 6. If we can get a couple of stacks, though, that would be absolutely massive. Let's do this first to try and get a couple more swords. I'm going to come down here. I know we're at 6 there. A couple of those are at 7 now. I think we could just combine. That's super unfortunate. I forgot about... I don't even know what I want. About Lion. I guess we'll have to do it that way. We're going to have to go... I don't even know. I'm just going to do that. Hit our gadget. Okay, we got our cultist back. That was really, really scary, actually. In 8 seconds, we do have cultists on the edge. We should be able to get back to it before Virus shows up, and we're only at 13. I'm going to copy a sword here. But yeah, let's also remember that his Shaman's going to come after us. So we got Virus there, Shaman there, Cleanse. We got 2 for 1. That was huge. Okay, keep on going here. We're doing great. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. But we want to make sure that we're cleansing when we see a lion. So I'm just going to have to be a little bit more aware of it going forward, which isn't the end of the world. I like that we have a 5. I like that we have a 4. Here comes a lion. I'm going to cleanse right there. If it ever goes, there we go. Got some more swords. We're hitting a little bit of lag here. I hope the video looks okay. A little bit of lag, not my favorite thing in the world. Of course, we can go here and here because this guy here is pretty highly stacked. So I definitely think that's not a bad option. We've got one more cleanse to go. 22 seconds. We're going up against Virus and then Kitsune, which, again, we'll want to cleanse Virus. Shaman's going to probably come down and hit one of our units off of Kitsune or after both of those bosses. So just got to be well prepared for that. We've got our gadget if we need. I'm really just hanging on to the cleanse for a later date, for a rainy day. Virus could be annoying for him. Okay, cleanse worked. For a second it looked a little scary, but it did work out. That guy's at 9, but it's not really the one that I'm focusing on here. I guess we're going here. Not ideal. We'll hit our gadget here because why the heck not? Take out a couple of things. I guess we're waiting for another lion here. We've got Bedlam and King Pudding. So obviously we're going to have to take out... Let's do this right off the bat because we got 30 seconds, and that's going to get us to our first Harbinger. So I think that's huge. I'm going to do this and this. It's going to give me a green light to spam out a little bit. We're already at 20, so we've got 2 Harbingers. So I'm going to wait to see if I can get this guy to be a sword. This guy's at a 10-stack sword, which is amazing. We're going to take that out right there. Maybe not the best decision, but is what it is. We're going to do that. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. That's okay. 22 seconds. Let's see what this lion hits here. Yeah, that's really, really unfortunate. Nothing I can do. Pudding. As long as we can take out Bedlam. Okay, so we got switched. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Can we just find like a Dryad? Oh, baby. Oh, baby. And this is a dub. Hit him with a good game. I was really unsure. I was really unsure how this game was going to go. But we ended up taking him out, guys. And again, his equipment. A couple of legendary items. Very, very good. All 3 of those are enchanted, which we kind of probably check back on those enchantments because we only got the one. And we're going to deal with that a little bit more. 2964 crit. He's got less. I got 30 crit on him. But he's rocking a level 14 Inquisitor. Level 10 Knight Statue, level 13 talents on his Inquis. We've got level 13 and only the 11 talents. That's a pretty big win right there. I'm actually kind of surprised how that went. I wasn't really focusing on his board because it doesn't really matter to focus on his board. You focus on your own board and you should be okay. But I'll take a win any way I can. I absolutely love it. This may be my go-to deck for this week because there's no other faction booster. I'm going to keep trying to make this deck better. And with Mime in there, it's a lot of fun. We did get to a 10 stack. Of course, it just wasn't exactly the one that we wanted. But guys, that is going to be the end of this YouTube video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll check you guys out in tomorrow's video.